Hello everyone and welcome to RimWorld Alpha 14. It's here, it's on Steam. I was blessed in the sense that after having put up some videos, Mr. Tyan Sylvester, if I'm saying your name wrong, I found an email saying, hey, here's a copy of the game, which is awesome. I already own a copy of the game, but this is the one that I'm just saying that I have a copy now by a developer himself sending it out. So thank you very much. So I want to make sure I put that out there in the open right now. You guys already know from the other video that I love it, but that way now we know just a little bit more. Some things for Alpha 14 that you should know. 1. Mods. Boom. Mods. Open Steam Workshop. You can go right here. In Steam Workshop, it's got nice little programming built right into the game. Boom, boom. You open it up, and here you go. People have already got themselves scenario manager, lots of little things, and it's going to make modding even easier than it was before, and it wasn't that hard before, so it's going to be just a cakewalk. Steam Workshop support is awesome. Beyond that, lots of changes have been made, and I'll go over them as I go along. One of the big ones is the fact that you can now do scenario editing. So for that, I decided to come up with my own little scenario that is pretty much the starting sort of thing. Basically Settlers on the Rim. It's pretty much the starting crash landing scenario. So if we're going to start 4 people, and it's a matter of making sure we have some cows because we're going to try to be settlers, and we got a Labrador Retriever as a guaranteed pet because you need the family dog. You know what I mean? And it's kind of what I was going for, is kind of going with this. And the thing about it is that when it comes to scenario editing, you can really kind of just go in here, like I'll just show you. You pop it into edit mode, and let's just say you go edit part. Okay, I want to make it so that let's just add a new one right now. It's really interesting. I'm not entirely sure the start of research is going to be, but we can say start with a table. They start with a short table. But look at all the stuff that they can start with. So we can say that, yeah, you guys will also start with a fair amount of, I don't know, let's just say... yeah, I will say Grandpa's bionic eye fell out. And we don't need to have 94 of them. We'll just say one bionic eye just pops on out. And bim bam boom, saving in. There you go. I'm playing around with some things like Careful Shooter and seeing how that plays out for this. But basically, that's kind of the gist when it comes to scenario things. You can mess with a lot of the good stuff here. I kept it mainly for what it was before. I just wanted to add an extra character at the start because I'm going for a certain sort of theme, if you will. We're going to go with good old Cassandra Classic because I'm going to be kind of trying to up my game a little bit. I'm going to be putting things to challenge, so that way I will be challenged a bit more and everything. Permanent mode is something I really want to put on. I basically play like it's permanent mode, but at the same time, because when anything's in alpha, I don't feel comfortable. I lost my save file. I lost my game's work. Sorry, guys. So anyway, starting through there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our planet. We create the world, and so you guys, if you want to play along, bim bam boom. It's called Ziyal. That's gonna be the name of my world. We'll make it a big world, why not? And the idea is that that's the name of the world, and boom, generates the world. It's gonna be popping up all here. So this is what Ziyal looks like, or Mikar. And really, you kind of just look and see at all the places you want to go. Now, it's gonna make you select the site earlier than before. Last time we were in Temperate Forest, and that was definitely a nice place to be. The one thing that I want to make sure is that I have the ability to grow year-round, because that is helpful, but maybe I'll have a little bit more heat concerns, if you will. So we'll do something along the lines of kind of a more cowboy, rustic sort of atmosphere in an arid shrubland. Yeah, why not? we'll do that. And we're going in Fahrenheit. Sorry, people outside the U.S. I can do the math on it, but I'm not great. We're on the starting season be spring, so we're hopefully going to have our heaters up and running by the time summer comes rolling on out, because if not, it's going to be hot outside and people are going to be uncomfortable. But beyond that, we select a site. I chose this just to give everyone an idea. It is going to be 37 point da 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 da. Hopefully I'll remember to put that in the comments in case you want to start in the same exact location that I picked. Why did I pick this area? Arid shrubland, new area, mountainous, so we can actually farm some stuff. Have some more temperature concerns to deal with, and got some elevation going on. Growing year long, it's kind of one of those cool things I like to do. Select the site. Okay, now we have our creation of our people. Now this is where you're gonna have to forgive me, and I am going to take a moment to try to set up, like, see how those things have changed now. You got the colony right here. But I'm going to do my very best to randomize in order to... Yeah, actually, you can change anybody's name. That's kind of cool. So I'm going to try to randomize and actually use a couple of my frequent commenters' names. And I will be trying to get a good careful set. Look at this. They all got careful shooter because of some of my stuff. Anyway, so if you just give me a minute and I'll cut back to it. Okay, I'm back, and I keep pressing the wrong button, but I picked out our people for the most part. We got ourselves a good old psychopath. The name is Isaiah. I might have misspelled your name. If I did, my bad. In the scenario pack, giving them a 20% chance to have a, what's it called, careful shooter seems to mean everyone gets careful shooter. So I might have messed that up a little bit, but I think I only made it for the colonists. But Isaiah is gonna be our basically our protector, if you will, able to fight off people very well. We got Maliki, spirit name Ram, capable of violence, not the way it goes, but good talker, good medicine, can learn how to cook, can do a little bit of everything else, but for the most part, it's a matter of taking care of people and doing the job. Beyond that, we got some more animals going on here with Anastasios, who is steadfast, careful shooter. He's got asthma. Sorry, Anastasios. And I know I didn't have the S on your name. It's too short, so Anastasio, it is. But construction is going well. And Pandamo is going to be our settler. He's incapable of doing some of these things, but he's a brawler. Alright, he fights. He gets there nice and tough and everything. And we got ourselves on that. Really, the one thing that I'm not too excited about is I feel like cooking could be a little higher for whatever. But the idea is you don't want to have a perfect game of how everything starts. You just want to have a game. So enough of that. Let's land. Let's see how it all starts out. For good old RimWorld Alpha 14. Generating the map. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Good luck settling and protecting your stake of land. That was my starting off dialogue. Okay, and here's our people. Okay, and yes, we start with 4 cows, and his name is Orange. Well, isn't that nice? Okay, so let's get to the lay of the land before we decide where we're gonna put up shop. Also, I'd like to quick check out research. TB research the Okay, so for what I can tell, what we have researched is batteries, complex clothing, solar panels, air conditioning, electricity. So it looks like, since we're colony, we have a few things researched already, which is nice. Okay, cool. Because that was one of the things I noticed people were running tribe scenarios did not have the best time with. Was a matter of this, and I think I may not have enough weapons, but it doesn't matter. It's not like she can pick them up anyway. When it comes to this, but we have to look around and kind of see where we want to start. There is a whole lot of steel here, isn't there? That's a lot of steel. We have ourselves a little area that we can start up here. We got a nice little choke point going on. I'm liking it already. And then we can kind of do some stuff over and kind of protect this whole area around here. Have our starting town be here. Plus, it never hurts to be near good old geothermal detonator here. So, okay. let's start off our adventure. Number 1, Isaiah, you are a careful shooter. I need you to equip the survival rifle. It is your best friend. It will keep you alive. I guess that's all the silver we got. Okay, and then I gotta have to make sure I do my I'll quick do that in a little bit. In terms of figuring out who is who is best at what. You, character-wise, you are all about that knife. It's like, yeah, give me that knife there. Our other person who was a decent shooter, I believe, is Anastasios. Yep. So you will get the great bow because figured that instead of the pistol, there would actually be a pistol underneath all this too. Oh yeah, see, more stuff did land. Haha, that's funny. Then we'll just kind of have that be our little backup weapon, if you will. And what is this? Oh, the bionic eye. Ha! I forgot about that. Okay, so first things you want to do is you want to figure out where you want to plant your flag. I personally always like it when they give us a nice little starting area to work with. So I'm going to make sure that we work this out. And we'll have this be craft a little stockpile zone. We'll try to keep it in general like right here, okay? And the stockpile zone is going to basically be for everything. Boom, boom, boom. Production, nope, structure. We got the wood. Whatever finishes the building. I don't think we have auto doors research yet, which I think is kind of a cool little added thing I did not notice. But the idea is that you could either have them make beds, or you could just have them sleeping on the floor, sleeping spots. But we'll have the whole, we'll get the whole barracks type feel going on. Like, you know, they could all just huddle up next to each other. That makes me feel good. And this not, oh, nope, we want it to be out of wood. And this is really, really small starting out area. Really, really is. But at the same time, well, it'll be a temporary sort of thing, and we'll expand off of it into kind of a Great Hall sort of area. Okay, now I shall leave you for a moment while I set these guys up. Okay, got themselves set up. For the most part, I just made sure people were settling into their role. For the most part, and how we want to get things set up. And we want to make sure that, okay, the stockpile 1 can have everything, but yeah, you can have animal corpses there for all I care right now. And we don't want these things to be going to rot, so we will do the whole, let's put a nice big wooden wall around it to start off our area, our structure. Connects like so. Like so. Like so. And at the moment, wooden doors is fine. And we shall have it go. We'll just have it go like this at the very beginning here. And we might, we'll see where we go from there in terms of what we want to do. But we want to make sure that we start getting these things set up as soon as possible. Because we are solar power, all this sort of stuff. If we're to focus on surviving, we will need production. We got the good old butcher table. We got all that sort of stuff going on. So maybe we'll actually have this start out to be the kitchen. Yeah, why not? Let's have this be the kitchen. Now we can do electronic stove, or we can do the fuel stove. Fuel stove means we're going to have to actually focus on plant cutting. But at the beginning, I'm going to say go for that. And and that way we'll be able to craft that bad boy up. Also give us a chance to get some furniture rolling in. I know at the very beginning it's always like, oh my god, just start having the people move around and doing stuff. But it's a matter of wanting to set up some of your basics. Else it's going to just be more work for you later. Like that. Okay. And animal sleeping spots. Sleeping box, that's for small. Designated spots where the animals will sleep. We'll have them all sleeping around here at the moment. And we'll worry about the whole solar panel bed thing as time moves on and marches on. Number one thing that we're definitely going to need to do is we're definitely going to have to say, hey, orders. You gotta remember, it's B, chop wood. So I just want you to go like this. You scroll out and you go, whoop, if it's wood, I need it. Cactus, cacti, and what we got here. We also got to see what we got in terms of the way of soil. Soil, fertilize, it seems like it's pretty good. And the lighting is pretty good. So you just kind of have to check and see. And the soil doesn't look to be so bad there. So it's a matter of deciding how we want to do our planting. But we're going to start them off nice and slow. Let them get started going with this. They're going to start building, start moving, start cutting some plants, start doing some of this good stuff. Now, if I haven't, I think I need to claim all of this. Kind of forgot to do that. Because you don't claim it, it's like not yours yet. Okay. Also in the area, we got boomalopes in the area, which is not exactly inspiring. Do a little bit of this. It's a matter of like I don't want them to get too die hard on here. What kind of animals we got on this map? We have ourselves ostriches. Oh, look at all these. Yep. We got ourselves some good old hunting. So you know what that means, Isaiah, who I did not set to be our #1 hunter. It's probably time to get to work. Okay. And, oh yeah, inside there also as well, we want to make sure we go furniture. We could do a dining chair. Why not? They're not that much more. Boom! Bam, that was quick. That was a heck of a shot. Right through the noggin. Good job. Alright, it's okay. Everyone's building what we're doing. Everything is kind of like this whole storage zone will have to be changed around a bit. Oh, are these cows falling in love already? Wow, didn't take much. And what is this? Is this plastic? Yeah, like that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we have ourselves, we're gonna get ourselves some meat. And yeah, we're also going to real fast go animals and say animal area 1 is where I want all the cows to be. Where's animal area 1? Well, it's gonna be this. I think that's the way it is underneath zone area, expand allowed area, animal area 1. I want you, if you're going to be grazing and such, we're going to have you be grazing here and around here, just so that way I have an idea where you guys are in terms of what's going on. With that in mind, also, we got to get ourselves planting. Planting. So, growing zone. Okay, in our immediate vicinity, we seem to have some good soil, some good stuff kind of up here in this corner. Colonies needs treatment for what? Oh, probably for like cryo sickness or something. Okay. Okay. But we'll have this be constructing a new growing zone. We want to get this up and running fairly soon. We'll go down here, so it's away from a lot of our civilization, if you will. And that is going to be for our cows to have their cow ways. And here will be for us. So basically we decide which ones this is going to be. Plants. Potato plant. Good. This will be hay grass. Hay grass is for our good buddy there. Isaiah is taking care of stuff. Colonist needs treatment. Is that just because, yeah, your anesthesia or asthma? Well, maybe we'll get you a lung one of these days. Okay, so we're building up things, and it's happening. It's happening happening slowly but surely. Right now, Zaya is just butchering up a storm. Beyond that, the steel butcher table, add Bill. It's going to be butchering creatures, and we're going to do this forever and such, okay? So the idea is that if I've set this up right, there we go. Maliki, yep, I know that you are non-violent, but you are all about breaking that up. We're also going to have to set up to, what's it called? What was it? Let's get the orders to chop trees. Chop wood. Chop. Yeah, get this out of here. For the most part. And also, we gotta prioritize, like, your enthusiasm, but we got to need materials. Need more materials, need more wood. So we gotta prioritize plant cutting, which may have not been enough of a concern for myself here. And we'll maybe even set it up closer to chop wood in the immediate vicinity. Like so. Okay. Because we're slowly but surely building up rooms. We might have to go with sleeping spots, which is annoying, but until that happens, and I'm trying to get out of my bad habit of just setting up things, but we'll go like this until we have to. Okay. Keep on building. Okay, and now here, Maliki, okay, looks like you are actually providing resources for the wooden stove, right? Yep, it's a fuel stove. Okay. And to add the bill, we're going to have you cook simple meals, which will probably murder us. We'll do until you have 4 colonists, so we'll do until you have 12. Okay, there you go. Bob's your uncle. Okay. I'm gonna run. They're so happy. The cows are just so darned happy. No one's planting yet. So I have to double check and see who's our planting duty person. Growing is also Pandamo's main skill set. And yeah, then you're not very good at it. Leaky's not bad at it though. There we go. And so Pandamo, start growing. Excellent. And yeah, cool. But check this out. Because there was the health thing, he got treated for his asthma. I don't know how well it did. He's only age 35, but that asthma is a real pain. What can I say? Okay. Look at these cows. These cows are in love. Like, seriously, Bianco and Yoko, okay, they are totally gonna, what's it called? Get themselves some little cow babies going on. Alright, this is what you gotta be careful of. The slaughter is there to tell these are all adults, okay, but you don't want to do that. But we want to do obedience for Orange. We want to do release, and I'd like to do rescue for him. For this, all you really want to do is you want to just get these cows. We have one bull and the rest of them are like that. We just like to train them in obedience if possible when we can. And yeah, just a matter of us finishing up our starting area, which is working out pretty well. I think, Isaiah, you have been doing some great work. I love the enthusiasm. But beyond that, I think also, who's our big animal handler? So we're going to put you down to a 3. because we need to get some this other work done, or maybe even less than that. Sometimes it's like hunting is tough. It's like you really want it to happen, but if we don't get like these places built, you know, they're never gonna get done. Yep, build the beds, building beds, move it at max speed. Okay. Oh yeah, and of course. Yep, once again, trying not to do this. Joy! If you don't have a horseshoe pin, you're doing something wrong, folks. Have a couple horseshoe pins around this general area so people can socialize with their horseshoe pins and be happy. And, yep, look, the simple meals are being made. Alright. So, we're cutting down trees. We got this going on. Our steel is still decent. Unfortunately, okay, click on notifications, capture center subject. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about that. It is hot already, like straight up. That is definitely something I've noticed. And I've noticed that this fueled stove is probably always going to be kind of a pain. So the sooner that we can kind of, maybe I need to put more of a emphasis into getting ourselves solar power or wind turbine. Wind turbines, not terrible when you think about it, in terms of we got some nice wide open areas kind of going on here. It's got to chop down like one tree for it and that's it. And yeah, so why not? Oh, it's already occupied by that one. Okay, we'll do that so we can get ourselves, because I'm not crazy about this fueled stove. I'm also not crazy about the fact that these places aren't built yet. Anastasios, hauling wood, blueprint, good. Good. Awesome. He's keep on working. There you go, buddy. Oh, well, couldn't finish that? Come on. There you go. Now he's gonna finish building the roof, hopefully. Yeah, okay. We're gonna get some power going on there. He's choosing not to use this bed, or the sleeping spot, which is kind of hilarious. You know, this whole barrack style thing, not a good long-term solution, straight up. It just is not. I don't suggest it. Because they're gonna get disturbed sleep. It's gonna affect their moods, but like I said, I'm already over this bad boy when it comes to stove. We have enough to eat today. So we're gonna kind of go like this. And after that is deconstructed, which I shall try to get someone to prioritize. Isaiah's like, yeah, let's just hang out here and freaking do this. Is that being deconstructed? There we go. Okay, prioritize. Okay, it's reserved by him. Good. Look at that. So now we got ourselves a bit of that going on here. And this needs to be chopped down, because you can tell by it's blocked by this tree. Okay, and let's see, and this is blocked by nothing. Okay, so we actually, as soon as we get this rid of this, we're actually gonna have ourselves a decent little bit of power going on here. There's a lot of wood to chop down. We're doing a pretty good job on the wood chopping, I think. Beyond that, we want to... We don't actually know how to make turrets yet. That's interesting. Batteries. Yes. How's our wood supplies? Our wood supplies are great. They're wonderful. Let's make wood supplies great again. Oh, but... Oops. Production. Sorry. Butcher table. It's going to be an electric stove. Yep. And nope. Can I make it out of... Pardon? Can I make it out of bloody electric stoves? Gotta be made out of steel. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And we're already... Look at this. We're already getting milk. So how about that? That's gonna do a body good, don't you think? Alright, we can deconstruct, deconstruct. Okay. So it's working here. Are the cows going to be infected this at all? Doesn't think it's just really, the thing about it is that when it comes down to this, you're going to be at the whim of the wind. I'm also curious of my placement of this because of where things are, whether or not structure-wise, let's just say, is a wood wall here going to impact our wind? Because if that's the case, I should be aware of it. And we'll see when it's already built. Nope, doesn't seem to matter. Beautiful. Okay. So, let's get ourselves... yeah, let's get ourselves the next area, if you will. And why don't we keep it, we'll block it up like this. Keep chopping down trees. And going like this. And then we'll change around kind of our storage and where we like to keep things. But eventually we'll do some sort of, dumping zone. Our dumping zone at the moment is going to be over here. And this said dumping zone will be for chunks, corpses, not animal corpses, but human-like corpses, mechanoid corpses, chunks, etc. Good. So you can move that there. So we can say, can we haul some of these rocks out of here, please? That'd be great. Alright, cool. Alright. Things are going along pretty swimmingly, I gotta say. Right now we're getting this. You see all these bushes, everything. It's like H. Gonna go like this. Or is it like kind of select all of them and just do H? Or do I have to do H? Because this seems like this is another one. Anyway, point is that we're going to have to eventually make refrigerator style area, which might be best served nearby. There's lots of other things to consider. Oh yeah, expand our home area. This is home. This is home. This is home. That's fine. And of course, the area of the crops is home, because it'd be silly if it was not. Okay. We gotta also do growing zones. I'm liking the kind of soil that I'm seeing around here. Oh, need batteries. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I was doing this, because we're gonna run out of material soon. Power. So batteries. There we go. Get some batteries started so we can work this out. And also, production-wise, the simple research bench made out of wood, which shall be made indoors, which will be lovely. Because we don't need to do too much other than that. Might serve us to also change up some things. Oh yeah, we need an animal sleeping spot. Dogs work. Okay, we'll make it out of wood because everything's out of wood right now. And that's where what's his name will sleep. That's good. Alright, so the batteries are storing up things. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough for us. So I think we're going to have to also do power and work with some solar generators as well. And not enough stored. That's fine. We just have to make sure that we cut down, that we take care of some more business when it comes to this area up here. Yonder, here, yonder there, yonder here, yonder everywhere and here. Yep. Get some more steel going. And we'll see what that gets us in terms of that. Because we need to get the batteries going, because when there's not enough wind, which right now, yeah, there's just not enough wind turbine. It's not reliable. And we need to get ourselves proper power storage being set up. And also more growing, I believe I wanted to do, but I got distracted. Growing zone. We are going to have you everything that's up here, because I want to try to keep the animals away from it best I can. Well, I might fence it off or something like that. But we'll do like that. And maybe we'll even have it. I don't know what that. Cancel that. Yeah, cancel that zone. Delete. And we'll need to make sure this is going to be. I'm sorry, they're already planting potatoes, aren't they? Switch to. What do you call it? Frickin' heel root. There we go. Means Leaky's out. Leaky's going back to mining. And such. But our cows, is their health okay? How is their needs? They're probably, are they hungry? Yeah, hungry and rest. And that's kind of why I'm hoping that make sure the animals are assigned in their animal area 1. Did I like not have that go down far enough? I don't think I did, which is kind of silly of me. So expand that area. Yeah, there we go. And you can go over here and there and such. Okay. We're going to have to break apart this, break apart that, bum 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 bum. Chopping wood, I still feel like is super helpful. Okay. So why? Excuse me. Oh, those are rats. Guess these are not suitable for cutting down. Oh, looks like they're getting closer. Okay. Okay, so we're working on things. Problem is, the stuff like the milk is going to spoil in 13 days. These things last for a little while. Spoil in 13 days. We got a little bit of time, but we have to worry about that. I like how there's just a bionic guy just chilling in there. And we need a research project. Very good point. Thank you. We've researched this, so we don't need to know about that. Auto doors are fantastic. Bump, 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 bump. Electric smelting. In order to get ourselves towards bloody gun turrets is microelectronic basics, which is going to be here, which requires electricity, which we got, which is fine. But stone cutting in order to make better doors, or better materials, brewing, carpet making, machining. I think we're gonna go microelectronic basics. Yeah. Auto doors are cool. I like auto doors. I also like turrets for defense. Because right now I feel exposed on this side. And what are you? What are you? You're awesome. What a... Like, just give you a big old hug. That's amazing. Okay, but anyway. So the cows are providing us some milk. We're getting a decent amount of food from here. Oh, no, we don't actually. I'm sorry. Cook a simple meal. And we have to do until we have... yeah, like that or something like that. Boom. Okay. And we'll wrap this up and make this look a lot better in terms of our storage zones between there. But let's just cut down to the basics, right? We got ourselves a supply of heel root that's going to be planted. We have some potatoes that are the classic growing thing, hay grass for our cows, which may need to be expanded upon quite a bit. I'm not happy with our power situation. We do need some more components, which means I did see this, yeah. A matter of getting this cleared out. That's going to give us components. So is going to be breaking down ship parts when we look around the whole area. We'll see if there's ship parts. Plus, when you first start, something I didn't really pay enough attention to is as good to look around. We got a nice little herd of buffalo. And yeah, see, we got like this that we can deconstruct. And those are components, and those are all good. And here's some more steel. You know, some things are just laying around, so you don't have to work as hard to do it. Because anything that's laying around is free. So, basically, that's kind of our starting up episode on how we're feeling. I'm going to be going for more of a, kind of got like a bit of the starting compound sort of feel. Like this area doesn't even have anything in it yet. I want to get like the basics set up. Then it's going to be a matter of trying to give people their own little houses, and their own little areas to call their own, really, and see where it goes from there. So yeah, got a few things. Let's just see if the next day brings anything fun like a raider or something like that will happen quickly. Grass isn't growing as much as you'd like it to, but we can harvest this. I gotta like break the bad habits that I have. Cause I don't know if these cows eating or not. The food's going down. Yeah, they could be eating more, but I'm assuming they're eating just whatever's in the area, and the hay grass needs some time and some loving to get to be made. Look at all that blood from all that murder we had going on here. Okay, but we'll set up some different zones and some different areas, and what we decide to do, yeah, need defenses. Yeah, in case, because basically at this point, we don't really have much in the way of defense. If they come from this side, you know, it's basically just going to be us fighting around corners. It comes from that side, it's going to be us defending around there. So the idea is, if you can't get turrets made, which is kind of where I'm heading things, you get yourself sandbags, give you some cover from fire, which can be helpful, to say the least. And, you know, I'm just going to kind of take a gamble and say, let's just kind of go like that on this side. Yeah, they cost a lot to make those sort of things. But we'll just have that be set up there for the future. So yeah, lots of cool stuff is happening, and we are making it work out. I'm encouraged by what's happening in the colony. I know that I'm going to be tested soon by what's going on. Battery's starting to fill up, so that's good. So eventually we're actually going to have some light. Let there be light, which is a good thing to have around, just in general. I've built some more power conduits here. And we could do, like, over here in this corner, we'll have to place some more power lines. Like so. But the idea is that, and we can say for one person, we shall reinstall this bed in here. The main idea behind it is that just in case it has to become a prisoner bed or something like that, and we have a few things started. So far, Alpha 14 is fantastic. I like the idea of starting off here. I started off something very similar and basic to what it was before, what I did the first time around, but it's in a different biome, just because I didn't want to stray too far from the path, if you will. But that being said, I don't know, are people actually going deconstructing? Ah, there he is. Isaiah. Deconstructing. Boom. I just want to see what I actually want to see him actually take this. Oh, they're throwing a party. Is that funny? Wait. Isaiah's. Why is Isaiah throwing a party out there? That is the worst place to throw a party that I've ever seen. Whatever. If you don't set a party spot, that's what they're gonna do. Alright. Almost done. Okay, nope. Prioritize all these components. Thank you. Because we need to get this. New lovers. Oh my god. So, just so we're aware, I want it to be known that this is the episode, how everything's ended. I got like, where the heck's the camp? Is that we have new lovers. Panda Mo and Maliki are now lovers. It has happened. I don't know why she's looking longingly in Anastasio's eyes, why this said. But there you go. In fact, actually, we're going to cancel that, and we're going to have to build them a nice double bed. Yeah. So they can look forward to that in the future. Congratulations to the new couple. I love it. I love it so much. The basically wonderful guy I'm collaborating with, probably my #1 prolific commentator. They're now lovers. Fantastic. You want the female character, man. That's all I can really say in my defense. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this starting episode for Alpha 14. I'm trying to get out on the same day, so I'm trying not to go for too long. And I'll be pumping these things out pretty quick because I'm excited. I want to play it. I want more and more and more and more. So thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, it's the first one. Leave a like, leave a like, leave a like very much. I know I'm being annoying about it on purpose, but please leave a like because it's gonna really help out for the channel as a whole, for people to find this video, and share it around for people. And let me know in the comments your thoughts. And if you're interested in being named in the series, I believe I should be able to do that with people who come in. Just pop in the comments and let me know. All right, take care, y'all, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.